27 of the 31 largest high school gymnasiums in the country are right here in the Hoosier State.
And many in the tri-state have heard of the Hatchet House and the Birdcage in Washington, or the Huntingburg Gym. Each of those venues can host thousands, but one overlooked venue is the largest indoor facility in Warrick County, highlighted in this edition of Tri-State Treasures. Home to the Pioneers of Boonville High School and the boys basketball sectionals each year, the Boonville Stadium, as it's called, can accommodate a crowd of 5,650 frenzied basketball fans. Boonville Athletics Director Kevin Davis, who played for nearby South Spencer High School, says the gym offers a unique atmosphere.
Being close back when it was one class, it was, the sectionals were much more rivalry based and a lot more neighbor to neighbor. And so being at South Spencer, we knew the kids at Boonville, we knew the kids at Heritage Hills, Tecumseh, Castle, all of us in the same sectional. And so it was a very great atmosphere for fans and for players to play in.
The circa 1958 stadium offers some challenges, which Davis welcomes, but the huge crowds at sectional time boost fan morale and the local economy.
Our sectional opponents don't have any type of venue like this, so we're very lucky that the IHSAA allows us to host every boys basketball sectional. So that first week in March, late February, our community knows that this place is going to be packed, the town's going to have a lot of people coming in, and it's very good on our economy.
Assistant Athletics Director Jim Miller has a different perspective. Although Jim never played, he has one memory from his time as a fan, and that's the night the lights went out in Boonville.
I went to high school here. And so I was at a sectional, and at the time I was going, Tell City was the powerhouse in this sectional, and everybody was against Tell City. So it was Tell City, South Spencer, and it was triple overtime. And right in the middle of the third overtime, the lights go out, and you couldn't see your hand in front of your face or anything. And we come to find out that there had been a car accident uptown, and they'd hit a power line and knocked out the power. So we had to sit here for 30 or 40 minutes before they finally got that fixed and we could get the game going again.
One of Miller's fondest memories involves his Pioneers picking off a basketball powerhouse.
Princeton had won the state championship the year before, and we actually beat Princeton in the sectional, and then went to the regional the first time we'd won the sectional in years. And that was one of the biggest crowds that we've had. We were since the days of single class basketball.
The gym has also been host to the Harlem Globetrotters, former IU standout Damon Bailey, and one huge political event.
Bill Clinton spoke in here when Hillary was running for president against in the primary against Barack Obama. So Bill Clinton spoke in here, and they packed the house that night too.
Although the capacity says 5,650, more than half of what the Ford Center can hold, the gym has certainly hosted more.
Unofficially, yes. We got rid of the temporary bleachers just to make more room around the walkway after we went to class basketball.
One of the few new additions to Boonville Stadium covers the history of the Pioneers.
All these pictures you see on the walls, they just did that in the last 10 years. They moved them, they kind of collected them and everything, and so it's by decade. So you can walk around the gym starting on that wall. My dad's picture's actually on that wall over there from the 40s.
From a former president to an Indiana Mr. Basketball to a blackout in triple overtime, most in the area would agree the Boonville Gymnasium is a tri-state treasure. Tommy Mason, 44 News.